So, very good morning, everyone, and I welcome everyone for this Power Platform Tamil Nadu Bootcamp. This is our seventh year Power Platform Bootcamp, which is happening online for people who are from Tamil Nadu, also from all over the globe. Speaker for this event is Ram Prakash. Ram Prakash have almost 10 plus years of industry experience and is a Microsoft most valuable professional, also MCT for the last 5 years and contributing for the community as well as helping people to enhance their knowledge in power platforms, especially in areas like Power Apps and Power Automate. So let's give a big round of applause for Ram. And yeah, Ram, it's stage is all yours.
Thank you. Thank
As the president, I hope.
you.
Okay, fine.
You can able to?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, hi all. Welcome to the Power Platform community, which was organized by the Tamil Nadu event. So thanks, Komati, and thanks, Gerald, for the introduction. So let's will we jump into our session now? So today we are going to see an interesting topic, which is to generate and download the document using Copilot Studio. So, how we are going to do it? So, I am going to cover some of the real world scenarios, like how we can easily achieve by generating a documents and all those stuff. So, without any delay, let's quickly jump into our session. So, as given an intro by Gerard, I'm Ram Prakash. I'll give you one more round of introduction. So I have 13 plus years of IT industry and I'm an MVP and MCT. So I'm specialized with the Microsoft Dynamics CRM, Power Platforms, and the automation solutions as well. So without any delay, let's quickly jump into our agenda. So we are going to see about what is Copilot and what is AI Hub and what is the business scenario which I have taken and in that business scenario what will happen with Copilot and what will happen without Copilot and what are the prerequisites which is needed and what are the prompts which we have used for our real world scenarios and what are the best practices which we need to follow to generate our documents, and we are going to see a quick demo and the Q&A sessions. So what is Copilot Studio? So hope we all know that it is like an chat interface that we are already using that one. So it is a low code platform and it is to build an AI copilots and it is enabling the conversational AI experience. And we are having multiple integrations which we can do, like a Power Automate we can do, or Dataverse, or with Microsoft Dynamics 365, all the applications we can able to do integrate with that one. And as you know, it is an there are two ways we can just say that. So if we are just publishing that application, which is like that Copilot, then we can just say that it is an secured environment. There is another way of settings as well, that without unsecured way also we can able to easily do that one as well. I mean, we can able to create and provide that Copilot as an unsecured way as well. So there are multiple ways available that I'll just cover it while going with the session, while I'm going with the demo sessions. And here we are having a multiple different way of creating a Copilot, which is available. So obviously, you know that if it is a Copilot, we can just provide us simple topics and you can just automatically generate the knowledge and all those stuff. So there, how we can able to, so that thing which where we can use the actions, topics, and Gen AIs. So these kind of knowledges you can able to feed to your Copilot, and from there we can able to proceed it how that operation works. So such kind of things and all we can just go into our Copilot Studio. This is just an overview of how Copilot works and what is meant by Copilot. Now let's quickly jump into the next screen, which is like what is AI Hub. So AI Hub is nothing but a centralized AI capability in Power Platform, and we are going to build and manage the AI models. We are using a AI prompts. We can able to use that one, and using that AI generated prompts, we can just use that in our Power Automate or with our Copilot Studio. and it is as it is inside our Power Platforms application. So it is automatically it is a secured and governed application within your environment. Because if you have a O365 or with your tenant IDs and all those stuff, if you log in, then obviously that is secured by Microsoft. So it is a secured environment which the AI hub is performed in our Power Automate.coms. So now let's take a quick business scenarios which we are going to take it. So consider there is a HR available in your company. So we are having an application as well that it will automatically generate your what can I say the offer letter, like or else the hike letter. It will automatically get generated. So, but suppose consider a person is in on-site, but he want to get that template from the offshore team or such kind of thing. So he just mail to that person. So he can't directly go and search with that application and download it. So instead of that one, we will provide the customized prompts to the Copilot Studio. So that Copilot Studio will automatically download uh, the document and it will give it to you via chat. So you can just the HR can easily download that one and we can he can share it with the customer. So this is the business scenario which we are going to cover it out here. So HR needs to generate an offer letter and the data is stored in our database. So this if such kind of thing comes like they are asking for the offer letter and all those stuff. So here the manual documentation process we can ignore it. So that will automatically cover it from our the AI will automatically take care of that one. And as I said, it is in a secured way, and the download of generation letter will automatically takes in place here. So now what will happen with and without Copilot? We'll just see a simple scenarios. For example, without Copilot, what need to do? The user fills a form and he will send it to the HR. HR need to click on that submit button and he need to wait for the email. He need to go and check with the database whether it is correctly working or not. And such kind of manual navigations and all those stuff will happen here. But with Copilot, they just simply provide a prompt. They are going to provide an employee number. It will automatically download the document and it will give it to you easily. Now, what are the prerequisites which I'm just using here? So the prerequisites are like I'm just using a Copilot. I'm going to use a Power Automate. So in that Power Automate, I'm going to use the AI Hub. So currently for our scenario, I just taken my Dataverse as a backend. So I'll just cover it out. What are the things which I'm just using in Dataverse, Power Automate, how it works, AI Hub, and Copilot. So I'll just go and show you a simple example how it works for this one. Then will just quickly create how we can just directly create and work on these applications as well. Now the prompts. Here we are going to use a prompt. So I'll just provide you what is the basics of the prompt, what is AI prompts, how it works. So it is like the text you can provide, like, okay, I want to generate a document like this. In this, I want to map this field to this. For example, employee number is there. I need to map this employee table from employee name from this table, and I need to map it with other table, like an Excel mapping, something like that. You can just map it. So for that, you need to provide a correct input details over there. I mean, as a prompt, if you provide that one, it will provide in multiple formats. One is with the JSON format, and another one is with the document input format. So here, we are going to ignore that the JSON format. We are just going to cover only for the Word document how it works. So this is just a simple of the prompts. While going for the demo, I'll just show you how the application looks like. Now, the best practices which we need to create a document output is, for example, it will just have a formatted text inside the document. You can't ask the, what can I say, the system to feed the input, or else like you can't directly ask, go and write these details in your document. So such kind of thing, it is not possible. Like you can able to see here, you can able to see I have provided a field mapping. So such kind of example field mappings you need to provide in your template. So the AI will automatically read that one and you can map that fields and you can easily download the templates from the Copilot so that the AI will easily generate the document and map it. So, and one more, the disadvantage is like it will accept only the less than of 20 MB, nothing major for this one. So now let's quickly go for the demo because I don't want to waste the go with the multiple slides. So let's quickly jump into our demo and see how it works. Okay, so now consider as I said, I have already created an agent. Let me just show you how it works. So for example, let me go here. So consider I have an table available in my database. So the table name, we just mentioned it as an employee promotions. And here I'm maintaining all the details like what is the employee name, what is the employee ID, and what is the designation, department, promotion, title, and all those details I just provided it here. So I want to get this record in my Copilot as a document generator. What I'll do, I'll just quickly go to my agent. So for now, I'm just clicking on test agent and I'm just processing it here. So I provided some of the topics here to trigger my agent. Sorry, Copilot agent here. So I'm just saying create promotion document. So once I provided, the chat got initiated and you can able to see it, the respective topic triggered here. So it is asking for my employee ID. I'll just provide my employee ID here. So once after the employee ID triggers, you can able to see if I just click on show rational, you can able to see the processing already started. So the processing, what it is doing, it will collect the information from it is automatically sending the details. It is sending the details request to my Power Automate. The Power Automate calls my AI Hub. It will feed the information. It will get the data from my Dataverse, append it with my Word document, which I have a template available. It will send back the response to my Power Automate, and that response this agent will receive, and from this agent we can able to download it. So here you can able to see a document automatically gets generated here. Let me just download this one. I'll just open this document. So currently I'm just using a Word document, but there is a possibilities available that you can easily convert this as a PDF document by putting it in your OneDrive, or that you can file content you can able to pass it as an output, and you can easily use that one as well. So here you can able to see. So this is the person name and what is his role and all those stuff. And dear John Carter, it automatically includes and what is the role of that person, and from when this promotion letter got effective from, and what is the current salary, and what is the purpose of, the more details about his why related to the hike and all those stuff. They just provided some details and who is going to provide. So such kind of information is automatically populated. So this is a populated template. Let me just show you how this template looks like. So this is my initial template. So what I have done, I just provided this type of double curly braces, and I provided the details like current date. I need to fill the full name, current designation, department, full name, and all those stuff I just provided here. Now let's quickly build this flow, which I have done it out in our system now. Okay, so I'll just quickly go to my Power Automate, sorry, the agent. I'll go to the agent here. So before going this one, I'll go to my Power Automate. There is an option. If you click on more option, you can see an AI hub available. You can just simply go to your AI hub. Let me make a refresh. Okay, so here you can able to see the prompts available. So let me just open and keep this one because this is the prompt which I have used. Let me go and create a new prompt against this one. I'll click on prompts. I'll click on my own prompt here. So here, as I said, you can able to see there are multiple ways of returning an output from an AI hub available. So one is text, JSON, and a document preview. There are three things available. And currently, as I said, we are going to only concentrate on the document preview. So if I select a document preview, I'll go for a document settings. It will ask me to upload which document you want to upload it, because the template need to map it. So I'm just going to select this one. I'll select the document. So here you can able to see the field automatically gets populated here. So which means that I'll go to the template here. So here you can able to see the current date, which is like I provided in a double curly braces. So the same way, whatever which I just provided in a curly braces, that all the fields automatically gets populated here. Okay. So now consider I need to map the full name from this table, which is like, what is the table? Yeah. From this table, I need to map the employee name, how I can populate it. So for that, I'm just going to say from prompt here, right? Like map full name from, I'm going to add a table here. So which is nothing but I have an option to add a database here. Else you have a different connection. So these are the different connection which is supported by Microsoft now. So you can just directly use that these things. But currently I'm going to use a database here. So I'm going to select the database and I'll go and select my table name here. Oh my God, where is the table? Yeah. So this is my table name. I selected the table name. So the full name field, I need to map it. So for that full name, I'll just provide an employee name here and I'll just add it. So for now, I'm just going to run this sample one. So I'm just going to provide this filtering attribute for this table as employee ID equals the employee ID, which I just copied from there. I'll close it and I'll try to test it, test this scenario. So you can able to see the full name is automatically gets mapped to this field. The same way, if you do for the current designation and all those stuff, so you can just provide this type of simple instruction as a text. So that will automatically convert it to here. So now here you're going to be able to see we already using this model response as a document one. So if I just click on output, which downloader now, you can able to see where and how the full name was available. The document automatically gets mapped with that value. Okay. So now I'll just come to this one. So if you want, because currently I just provided this filter value as the hard coded one, but if you want to get this as an dynamic value, how you can do it? So you can just add a text and you just provide a text here as employee ID. Okay. So now just click on this one and where the filter value is available, you can just click on add value and you can just add the employee value. So what it will do, wherever you are trying to call this custom prompt, it will ask you for an input parameter. So you can just pass the input parameter and this will automatically gets called and the document will automatically gets generated and it will return the output. Okay. So now I'll just show the one which currently I have used. So here I just provided some of the comments like this is my HR agent and it is going to generate an internal promotion letter and generate and format a professional promotion letter using using the promotion details. And here I am not going to, I don't want to do these things like I want the exact document which I have just map that field. So I just provided these things here. I just provided simple rules like keep tones, which is for corporate and professional. Do not add any placeholders and do not add any explanations and do not invent any data. So use only the provided inputs and it should be within 200 or 350 words. This is just a simple instruction which I just provided to my AI. So here I just provided my employee ID as an input parameter and I'm just going to map these things. For example, the employee promotions in employee ID, I'm going to search this one and I'm going to map the full name, which is like employee promotion dot employee name, the same way designation, department, promotion title, and all other fields. And the only thing is I'm going to have another field called the current date. The current date, I'm just getting it as an input parameter from the Power Automate flow. So this is the AI generation prompt letter, which is the first one which you need to do it before you start building your application. Okay. Now, once you've done this one, so I have an agent available. So from there, it will automatically call my document, which is like this Power Automate flow. So what this Power Automate flow will do is, so here I'm going to pass the input parameter from my chat, which is like from the Copilot I'm going to, from my Copilot agent, I'm going to pass my employee ID as an input parameter to this Power Automate flow. This will run my what can I say, the promotion letter generator, which is like the AI prompt one, which I just showed you. And I'm going to input the parameters like the employee ID. I'm going to provide an input, and the date one, which the current date, I'm going to pass it as an input parameter. Once after you get this one, I'm going to respond to this Power Automate with my output of the file content. So if you see this AI agent, the Copilot which we are having, so that will accept the binary format. So what I'm just doing, I'm just simply converting that to a binary operation, and I'm just using it. So like if I just go back, let me quickly create it one for you. Maybe I'll just start with this thing. Okay. Agent, I'll go and create a new blank agent. The agent gets loaded. It's taking some more time to load. Okay, so now you can able to see your agent has been provisioned. We got an update that okay, the agent is ready to go. So I'm just going to edit this one, and I'm just going to say like session. Okay, I'll just provide some details here, and if you want to add an attachment, you can add an attachment. And the same way, I'm just going to provide a simple description that this is this agent is used for generating promotion letters. So once after you've done this one, how we provided for the AI. So like that, you can just provide your instruction, like what are the instruction which you need to follow. Like it should not, I mean, based, we need to provide an input like how I have provided. So like this type of instruction, you can just provide your agent as a command. Okay, this is the for rules you need to follow it. This is the instruction you need to follow it. So once after you've done this one, I just save this agent. I'll go to my topics. Okay, go to my topics. Okay, I'll add a new topic here. So I'll provide like a generate letter. So whenever this topics, I mean this type of topics you are feeding to your agent, this respective agent will automatically get triggered because there are multiple agents. If it is available also, if you are making a test, automatically that will go and fetch based on the topic. So for now, I just simply provided this generate letter as my agent input. Now I'm going to add it. So I'm going to ask a question to the user, the HR. So I'll just say, please input employee ID. Okay. And I want this to be a string field. So user enter response. So I'll change this variable name here. So the variable name which is available here as var1. So I'm going to say it as employee ID. So now we got the input from the what can I say, the user, which is like I'll just rename this to topic. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to call my agent here. So there are different tools available. So here, which is nothing but the new agent flow, which I'm going to trigger, which is nothing but the Power Automate flow, which is there. So I'll just click on new. I'll say before leaving, I'll just save this one. Now my agent is saved. I'll just click on this one. I'll add a new agent flow here. So now the agent, when the agent calls this flow, what it should need to do, I'm going to get run a prompt here. So what is the prompt which we, I mean, you already know that we already have the custom prompt, which is, I already generated, just like a promotion letter. I'll just click on this promotion letter. So the employee ID, I need to pass it. So how I'm going to pass it. So which is, okay. From this, I'm going to pass the employee ID as an input parameter. So here, sorry, I'm going to pass my employee ID as input parameter, and the date time I need to pass it. So I'm going to use the UTC now for our demo purpose. So now what it will do, it will call the agent with this input parameter, and we will get this information. Now I need to respond to the agent. So while responding to my agent, I need to send the output parameter as the document. So what I need to do, I'll just say file content. So I'm going to add the file content with, so here you can notice there are multiple options available. So here I'm going to pass the file content by as my output parameter. And as I already said, I'll go for a code view. So this is returning it as the type of file content, but I want this to be passed as a binary content here. So what I want to do, I'll just copy this one. I'll just remove this. I'll go to the power effects. I'm converting it to binary. I'm going to paste this content here and we'll just add it here. So now I'll just save draft. I'll publish this one. Okay, so I'll just rename it as agent. I'll publish this again. Okay, it is done. I'll just go back to the agent. So now this is done. So I'm going to add, okay, it's already added. The agent is already added here. So I need to provide the employee ID as input parameter, which I already said. So this is the employee ID agent, which I will just provide it as an input parameter. So now I need to send back as a response here. So for that, I'm going to send a message. So what is the output parameter you need to pass it? So here I need to pass, there are variable options you can pass it, like an image, video, or basic card, whatever it is you are having, you can just easily pass it. So for now, my output is a file content. So I'm just providing that file. So what is the file content which will be here? So the file content which will be from the output of the action, and the name I can provide. So for now, I'll just provide the demo.docs I will provide, because I did not pass any input parameter from there. So I'll just simply provide this docs file here. Please download the file. That's it. So now once I've done this one, I'll just click on save. Now your agent is ready to go now. Let us try testing this one now. So here you can able to see I'm just providing an text as generate letter. So the correct the generate letter which automatically gets triggered. So it is asking for my employee ID. I'll just go to the employee screen, EMP1204 204. I'll just provide this information. Let us wait for the topic. I mean the agent to get triggered. Okay, so we got some error which is like internal server error in the flow. Okay, Let us see what is that error. We'll go to this flow. I'll make a refresh, or else I'll go to my Power Automate flow easily. I'll go to Power Automate flow. I'll edit this one. Because we already renamed this one, but unfortunately the rename is not happened. Let me make a rename again here. Okay. Respond to the agent. It is a binary of this one. It is all good. I'll save this. I'll go to my topic again. I'll make a refresh because here you can able to see the flow name is still showing as untitled. Okay, so now it is renamed to correct one, which is like a TN demo flow. I'll make sure that the document is also in place now. Okay, so the document is also in place. Let us start triggering now. Let us validate the flow is triggering successfully. Okay, the flow is triggering. Okay, the flow got failed. Let us see why it got failed. Okay, so the date format. Let me take the date format from my previous flow. I hope my prompt also in publish status. Unfortunately, as this is my trial environment, so it is taking plenty of time to load it. But yeah, okay, so it is also in active status. Let me just try to trigger it from there one last time. Let us see how it works. Let us see the flow. Okay, I think it's doing something. We can able to see it got success. I'll go to my agent here, which is this one. So you can able to see the document automatically get generated here, and I can able to download the document, and I can open the document, and you can able to see with the respective values automatically all the values are gets populated here. So this is just a simple one which we have generated. So whatever which we have done it out currently is we just created an agent, and in that agent we created a topic. So against the topic we created one of the flow. In that flow we are just getting the response request. We are requesting to the the end user to provide some inputs. Based on that input, I'm just calling my Power Automate flow. So that Power Automate flow will call my AI hub that will generate the documents by feeding input from the database. It will send back as a response. So from that response, I'm sending as a response to my agent, and I'm just simply, I'm setting it as a file content as an output, and I'm just downloading it here. So this is a simple agent which I have generated for my real case scenario. So there are plenty we can able to do it. And while I was running to my the slides, there is one thing which I just about to show you is the settings of the agent. So whenever you are just using the settings of agent, so there are multiple places you can able to do it. So if suppose you want to demo it, such kind of thing, you can just use a no authentication, but it is not as secured way. You can able to see an uh, the warning symbol available, which is you. I mean, it will allow the anonymous user as well. It will be like if you are using such kind of confidential information, then the anonymous user also can able to access it. So while after you created an agent, make sure the authentication you just set it like the any manual authentication you are having, or else if you are having any authentication with a Microsoft, so such kind of thing you need to set it if you are creating an agent here. So today I think I thought of covering these scenarios, which is how to generate a document, and I covered it successfully here. Let us quickly go to my screen to end my session. Yes, so this is the one which I want to show you a demo today. If you have any queries or something like that, you can just reach out to me in my LinkedIn page. I'm ready to answer it from my end. So Gerald and Gomati, so thanks for the session once again. If is there any queries which is in place to answer from my end?
So thanks a lot for walking us through the various things, Ram.
Yeah.
It is really very helpful for us to understand how to utilize the Power Platform powerful tools.
Yeah.
Once again,
Thank you.
thanks a
Thank you.
lot. So if people have any questions, they will reach you out directly on your LinkedIn.
Sure. 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 Thanks, Gerald. Thanks, Gerald. Yeah.